So today we're taking a look at 2 must-have desk accessories that you need from Anker. Now, you can use these, of course, not only on your desk, you can use it in your nightstand, wherever you want, but these really shine when you're using them on your desk. And today we are taking a look at the Anker Prime 240 watt charging station, as well as the new Anker Nano charging brick, the 45 watt one with the screen. Now, huge shout out to Anker for sending these over to me to review for you guys. The price on the charging station is $129.99, and the price on the Anker Nano is $39.99. And of course, all links are down in the description below if you guys are interested to check them out. So, taking a look, here are the 2 accessories right here. Now, I know you're wondering, why is this 240 watt? We'll talk about all that. Let's go ahead and actually get started with this. So, setting that off to the side, this is what you're looking like, right? So you're gonna get your power port here, which, by the way, let me bring this thing over and you'll understand how. This is the charging, this is the power brick, I should say. Just comparing it to the actual charging station, it's larger, it's thicker than the charging station, but this thing is so powerful. So basically, you do get your power brick here. On this side, there's no screen, but it does light up and show that it's on, as well as a light on the top, and it is a surge protector, which means that you can plug 2 things in right here to these ports. They are full powered outlet ports, and you will be able to actually get surge protection, which we will talk about. Now, that is that, and then the connector is this. So you're gonna take this and just align it. It goes in one single way, just like that, and it'll turn on. So let me go ahead and plug this thing in and show it to you guys, because this thing is really, really cool. All right, so we are all plugged in, and as you guys see, we do get a screen here as of late with most Anker products, with a lot of their Prime products. You get a screen with a display, and of course, it connects right to your app on your phone. So you can open it up, and we'll take a look just at this in a second. But for right now, looking at what all we get here, right? So you're going to get 2 full-size outlet ports right here, AC adapters. These are 2 buttons right here. They do turn them on and off. So if you guys can see, mine are both off. You click that, and it turns on. Click that one, and it turns that on. So you can turn these outlets on or off, which also it allows you to set timers. So for example, let's say you want to charge something and you're leaving the house and you only want the outlet on for, like, I don't know, 25 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. You can set it on the app on the phone, which, by the way, this does have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. I have mine connected to Wi-Fi, so it's a larger range, or you can also set it up via Bluetooth if you'd like. But you can do that, and basically, let's say you want something charging up, but you don't want it staying on for so long, set it for an hour or however long you want, and you can feel free to leave your house. As soon as that time is up, it'll turn the outlet off and it'll no longer be charging. So those are the 2 outlets you get right here. Going on the side, here you are getting a button which will allow you to control the screen here, as well as holding this down for 5 seconds. We'll put it into pairing mode so you're able to connect it to your app, whether you want Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Mine's a little bit fingerprinty right now, but nonetheless, on the bottom, you are on, or I guess on the front here, you're getting 4 USB Type-C ports. So this, like I said, is 240 watts. However, one port does give you 140 watt max, right? Using between 2 and 4 ports will give you 240 watts max. Then, if you're using all 4 of these and 1 or both USB-A's, which is what is on the side right here, you can get 237 watts max. So it does drop down in power by 3 watts right there. However, these ports right here, you are 12 watt max because they're USB-A. So you can get 12 watts out of this one and 12 watts out of that one. So that's gonna be going around it. There's really nothing else. Little legs on the bottom to make sure you don't move it. So, like I said, this is a must-have. This has been living on this desk right here for the last few months. I've really been putting this thing through its paces, and I absolutely love it, because really anything I need to charge up, whether it's one of my phones or another device or a mouse or whatever, I can literally just use this thing, keep it nice and clean. It lives right there on my desk, and when I need something plugged in, I can plug it in right here. But let's go ahead and test this out. Before we do that though, I do just want to show you what the app looks like. So as soon as you pop it up, this is what you're looking like. If you go back, you can kind of see all my other Anker products for right now. But here's your app right there, and it does give you all of this information, right? So going over to the screen, you're getting the same info here. So regularly, you're getting this screen. This is your total output. Click it one time, it lets you see the total wattage output on all of your devices. And then if you click it one more time, you get wattage and voltage output. So you can really see everything that's on here. And then you click it again, and there you go. Like I said, hold this down. You can hold it down for a little bit, and it'll turn the screen off. click it again, it'll turn it back on. Or if you hold it for 5 seconds, it'll start flashing and allow you to connect it. I already do have it connected right here. So taking a look further through the app, what we get, you can see your different switches controls, right? So you have your AC 1 and 2 right there. Then you have C1 through 4 right here. So you can turn different USB-Cs on and off. You can give them power schedules. So right here, you can set power on and power off timers, right? So this is for an actual time during the day. So it is in a 24-hour clock setup. So you can go up to 23:59, so that would be 11:59 p.m., for example. And you can set a power off timer, same thing. So let's say I want it to charge from noon till, I don't know, let's go 1400, so till 2 p.m. So I can have it turn on at noon, turn off at 2 p.m., right? Or whatever times. So that's one. I'm gonna actually set that off just so I don't forget about it. Then you can go here, turn it on. First of all, turn on the ports and turn them off from the app. So as you guys can see, the light does turn on and it makes a little click. I'm gonna hit this button right here just to show you guys how that works. If you hear that little click, click it one more time, and it's back on. So that is really nice. And then of course you get a little timer, and this works the same for all your ports here for your 2 AC adapters and for your USB Type-C ports. But I can set that timer. So I could do an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or customize. Let's go have it run. If I have it run for 5 minutes, right? And there you guys can see it does have a countdown timer. So it's 4 minutes and 48 seconds left until this port turns off. But I'm gonna just go ahead and turn that off right now. And like I said, you can do the same thing with all these other ports. You can turn them on or turn them off. So let's actually skip all this, right? Let's go here. You can of course get your different settings. So taking a look at all this, screen timeout, you can leave it always on. You can have it time out whenever you want. Leave mine on. AC indicators, normal or sleep, great. Screen off display, you can set different displays for your screen. Do a clock display if you want. You can of course change your Wi-Fi here. You get the serial number, all that stuff. And apparently you get some secret features. You have to unlock them by continuously using this thing. And I guess I haven't used it enough because I haven't unlocked any of this stuff. But I'm assuming these are just different icons here on the screen as far as like the themes and stuff. So that's pretty much it when it comes to that. You can have different charging modes here. So smart dynamic allocation, which is on by default, or recommended mode for high powered equipment. So if you have something that takes a lot of power, you can go ahead and turn that on. I just leave mine on smart dynamic because it is smart and it just kind of adjusts it as it needs to. And that's pretty much it. Firmware updates, all that stuff. So you get a little bit of device controls here, a graph, all that. So enough rambling about that. Let's go ahead and plug some stuff in, right? So what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys, first of all, I'm gonna bring over my MacBook Pro. I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro. This is a 140 watt adapter, so let's go ahead and plug that up. Now, as soon as you plug something in, the outlet ports actually raise up. That keeps it nice and slim until you need it, and then when you want to, it raises up by itself. You plug that in, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on, and let me bring over my MacBook Pro. So here is, just to show you guys that it's a real computer. Got to do it from behind the camera. It is a real computer right here. So taking that, let's go ahead and bring over the MagSafe charger from this. Let me find it. I got a bunch of cables here to test you guys. So boom, there we go. That is charging. Now the screen right here actually only shows you the power of the USB-C and A ports, not of the actual AC outlets here. But if we bring over our iPhone again, let's see what that looks like right now. So yeah, as you guys can see right here, it doesn't show you any of the power when it comes to the 2 AC ports, just the USB-C and A, but that's all right. So next, let's bring over another cable here. This is a USB Type-C. We'll plug this one into port number 1, and this is a long cable. So let's actually plug up my iPhone here, right? So boom, we'll plug that in. There you go. That's charging. Next, let's bring over my S26 Ultra, find another cable for it, right? So we have another cable right here. We'll plug that up. S26 Ultra, plug that in. There you go. Super fast charging right there. So that's charging. Then let's go ahead and bring over, do I even have another USB-C cable? Let's go ahead and bring over an Anker power bank. This is just one that has a cable built in, makes things a little bit easier. So we'll plug that one in. This one's probably at 100%, but that's going to be charging right here as well. So give that a second. Yeah, so that's charging. Oh no, it's actually dead. Perfect. That's charging right there. And let's see what we're looking like on this thing. So going over to click that. Right now it's giving out 89. Oh no, it's going up. it's going to keep going up. Right now, 109 watts of power, and it'll keep going up and up and up as needed. Click that, and there you guys go. You can see some data right here. But again, if you bring over your iPhone app, it'll show you in real time the data of how it's charging, and it'll show you the output and all that fun stuff right here. So that's really cool to see how much everything is charging at. So let's see, USB-C 1, we have charging at 19 watts. It keeps bouncing up and down. So that's gonna be my iPhone, but that's at 77%. So it's gonna slow it down. USB-C 2 is the S26 Ultra. 3 is this thing right here, the power bank. That's charging at 90 watts because it's about dead. And all while my MacBook Pro is still charging. So this thing is an absolute powerhouse. And that's why I said you need it for your desk, because it's going to give you so many different charging options in this really compact size. I mean, if you guys look, everything that's taking up all the space is my devices. This little thing is charging a 16-inch MacBook Pro, this battery pack, 2 full-size phones right here, S26 Ultra and an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and it's like it's all in one. And I can even plug this into my USB-C port, this MacBook, and it'll tell you the wattage output for that. Plus, you still have one more USB-C and 2 A's. I'm literally out of stuff to charge to show you guys on here, because that's it. That's all I have in my access right now, and it's charging all of that. So I absolutely love this thing. It has been living at my desk, and I actually really need to get one for my office too, because I'm tired of all the cables just dangling there. Can't even talk this morning. Tired of all the cables just dangling there when I can have this nice little clean thing, and when I need it, plug something up. When I don't, unplug it. So that's gonna be that, guys. I know it's pricey, 130 bucks, but you're getting 2 surge protected outlets that you can also turn on and off. You can have 4 USB Type-C, 2A, lots and lots of options of charging, and I love that you get real-time data right here of how much output is coming out of this thing. So really, really cool, and I highly recommend it. So that was the Anker Prime charging station. I've been loving that, and I'm really glad Anker made something like that that's smart. It'll give you all the information you need, plus it has overheat protection, so it monitors constantly throughout the day, all the time, the temperatures of your devices. So if it needs to and it detects a device is getting too hot, which by the way I've not experienced yet, if a device is getting too hot, it'll automatically drop its power down or even stop charging it, because it's non-stop checking the output on your devices, making sure all the temperature and everything is correct. Otherwise, it'll adjust as needed. But for right now, let's move over to that Anker Nano Charger. So taking a look at this, first cool features you see before even plugging this thing up is, first of all, it's foldable, right? So you push that up here, but it's also 180-degree rotatable. So that means that if you have an outlet, depending on how your outlet is, you can always have either the USB-C port up or the screen up. So for example, bringing this thing over, still plugged in, if I want to plug it up right here, boom, I can do that. I can also rotate it up this way, like that, right? So if I want it facing directly up, I can have it that way. But let's say I want my USB-C port facing up, I can do that. And then of course, when you're done with it, you can just fold it back up, and there you go. So really nice that it does all of that. That's number one. Number two, let's go ahead and actually plug this thing in. Hang on. There we go. Plug that in, right? And let's bring over a USB Type-C cable. I just had one, had a bunch of them right here. So as you guys can see, it has a smart display. It just waits for you. So I'm going to plug the USB Type-C cable in right here, and check this out. I'm going to bring over my iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? Cosmic Orange 17 Pro Max. Watch this, right? Plug that in. Look at that screen. iPhone 17 Pro Max. It literally knows what device you're charging. As long as it's an Apple product, it knows, at least with your iPhones, what you are charging. So looking at this, it says, what does it say right here? It says it's at 77%, right? And then my iPhone is at 77%. So I love that. It looks like it's charging steadily at about 10 to 12 watts, but that's because the phone's at 77%. It doesn't need that full 45 watts of charging, but that's really cool that you get that. Next, you can tap that right there, and it tells you the temperature. See, it says breezing, but it's low on the scale. Love that. Hit that again, and then you get auto mode or care mode. So care mode is basically this. If you're concerned about the temperature of your phone when it's charging, switch it to care mode, and it'll actually charge it at about 9 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than what it normally would. Maybe that won't give as much output as fast, but you'll still be able to be rest assured basically that your device is going to charge at a nice cool temperature. So basically the way that it'll work, it just went back on me. So you tap it once, shows you your temperature, tap it again, and it shows you whether it's on auto or care mode. Now, sorry, I can't really lift this any higher because otherwise this Anker thing will get unplugged. The cable on it's very long, but it's actually far away from where I'm sitting. But go ahead and if you actually double tap, it switches that into care mode. So give that a second, switching, there you go. And now we can see it turn green. It's charging more so gentle. So it's immediately gonna drop the power by a little bit, but it's much more mindful of the temperature. So it is still charging on the 77% right here, but it's just in that care mode. Now the care mode was TUV certified. So that means it does work by actually dropping it down that 9 degrees. So we can go ahead and double tap it again. Tap that, boom, boom. And there we go, we are in auto. So I love that. Then, see it's switching right now, boom. Next, if you hold it down, it'll switch in what orientation the screen is. So no matter which way you have it plugged in, hold it down for a second, and there you go. So this thing is going to detect your device that you're using as long as it's an Apple product. It's going to give you an actual care mode, so if you're worried about it overheating, you can do that. Drop it down to care mode, it automatically drops the temperature and the wattage a little bit. It's super compact, 45 watts of charging from that little brick, and the fact that it's rotatable. So if you do want it, just showing you guys, let's unplug this. If you do want it plugged into your outlet like this, you can have it that way. If you want it like this so the screen is facing up or the USB-C port is facing out as well as the button, you can have it that way as well. You can plug it in like this, you can plug it in like that. Like, it literally does not matter. And I love that it has the rotation. I've never seen this in any other product before, which is really nice. So no matter which way, sometimes you have that really awkward outlet. This solves that problem, and I absolutely love it. So that has been that, guys. That is the Anker Prime charging station and the Anker Nano with the display. Let me know what you guys think about them because I absolutely love them, but let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. And if you guys want to see the best charging accessories for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I'll leave that video right there. But if you're a Samsung user and you want to see the best accessories for the Samsung S26 Ultra, that video is going to be right here.